I just caught a vibe on. Trying to forgive. On my heart, and I've been trying to forgive. Hey,
Hey, where you at?
At this little boxing gym down the street from the house.
So some bullshit just had happened. Where can you pull up to the house real quick, please? Some crazy shit just happened. What did you text him?
I just told you what happened.
Do you think I love you? Or you think I'm pussy?
I'ma just tell him, girl, my fuck over, nigga.
So you keep your head up when told you won't be nothing. Told that a lot of times. I lost a lot of partners. I tried a lot of times. They said I was a problem. Labeled me a problem child. I done a lot of crimes. Survived a lot of time. Fast forward to modern times. I look like dollar sign.
I'm talking about TRX trucks for all my soldiers. All my soldiers got Ram trucks. They love me. We about to go to the BET Award, to the red carpet. They ready to rip a nigga face off about me. They love me.
It's so beautiful.
They got niggas that never raise wolves. You never raise wolves because you're not a wolf. Yes, sir. So you buy gifts for your soldiers because you bribing them. You paying for their loyalty. I'm out here on the front line with my soldiers. I'm going to die every time. That's what it takes when you a general. You on the front line. Not sitting in the office pointing fingers and telling the nigga all the shit that you made up in your mind. You got to be on the front line. See, when I get you by myself, I'm going to look into your soul and I'm going to see what it is that you is. I'm going to see what you is. And once I see what you is, I'm going to turn you into something you ain't never been before, boy. A fucking god.
This one time, it banged you?
Hey, what up, everybody? I hope all of y'all is having a blessed and humble day. I hope all of y'all continue to have a blessed and humble day. I was doing something real quick, so I thank those that, took a minute and held on for a shorty. Blessings, Anita Sweet. Blessings, Young Riaz. Blessings to everybody. I'm actually streaming this live on both my both my Facebook accounts, my business account, and my main page. Also here on YouTube. Right? So today I wanted to get on here, right? As y'all can see, the title, it says people don't like when a U is being pulled on you. Can we break free? Roundtable talk. Shout out, for the word, for giving me that idea. It's been a minute to see when I used the roundtable talk on my, my little titles. So today it is, y'all more than welcome. It is an open panel to come up and talk. So let's get started, right? I played them little songs because, one of them songs says, I don't apologize. And to be very honest, listen, there's a reason. I'm going to come up in 1 second because I'm doing something, but I'm going to come up in 1 second, right? There's a reason I say it, right? I don't apologize. I feel the same way Kevin Gates feels on that song. I don't apologize at all. Why should I apologize for standing on something that I believe in? Why should I apologize for doing the right thing? Why should I apologize for being respectful? Why should I apologize for not wanting to hurt someone, for not wanting to bring somebody down, for wanting to give, right? So today's topic, right? So I've been talking to so many people, like we've had conversations out here. Like I've told y'all, I listen to these kids. Stay tuned. These videos are going to come up soon. Like I said, I'm trying to get more permission from more parents to upload these videos because I want y'all to hear what the youth out here has to say. It ain't no, listen, man. No, how can I say it? This ain't no. These videos are going to be, I'm thinking about doing these videos. Some of them are going to be live, but it's going to be raw and uncut. Y'all going to really hear what these kids got to say. Like, the stuff that they say isn't always what people out here are saying. It's crazy how you hear people, so many people pinpoint a finger and never accept their flaws, right? That's why I said when a you is being pulled on you, yo, this topic right here, I would love to hear people's perspectives on it, right? Now, how would you feel if a you was being pulled on you, right? Now, if you're doing something good, if you're doing something right, I don't think people will mind, right? I don't think it would bother you. But when you're doing something wrong, just imagine somebody giving you back the same taste of your own medicine. A lot of people don't like that. And the people that don't like that are the ones that are always in the wrong. Listen, man, get mad, curse me out, say whatever you want. I've been there, done that. That shit don't faze me. So I'm gonna keep talking. I just had to put that out there because a lot of people think that, oh, I'm gonna say this and no. Listen, man, there's a reason I'm doing this live today, right? We've all been through some shit. Let me check this Facebook real quick because I gotta check the chat on both places. I got YouTube on my phone and I got Facebook over here, and I don't think I can always see the chat from Facebook on the streaming article, right? So I've been listening, and you know what's crazy? I always got to give these men their roses when I get on my lives because they speak facts. They speak facts on their lives. The Word, Neither Grade, Papa Duck. There's a whole bunch more, but these four men right here are doing it because they care. The Meal Ticket. There's a whole lot of men on here that are speaking about things that are going on in our communities, that are bringing awareness. The Meal Ticket is somebody that helps people out. Meal Ticket has been somebody that, you know, even though he's going through his little thing right now on YouTube, like, because the reason I say that when I recommend certain channels is because I've had recommended certain channels and people be like, yo, what the hell did you recommend? Like, do you know what they're saying? Do you know what's going on? I'm lost. Da, da, da. I was like, oh, snap. I'm like, you're in the middle of a beef right now. And you don't even ask me. I just, sometimes I listen. Sometimes I just move on. Like, so it's just crazy. But yeah, there's certain channels that do got beef. But if you put the beef to the side, you listen to the message, but there's beef everywhere. But if you listen to the message, right, it is just, it's crazy that you would think that, like, damn, why isn't people listening? Why isn't people understanding what is being said? Me, I feel like we all being tape recorders. Real shit. Like, I'm to the point that, yo, if we're allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly so I don't get this strike, right? If we're allegedly like an experiment to the, you know, the government, the big guys, the big honchos, right? And we're doing exactly what they want us to do. Let me ask y'all one question. Have y'all ever thought about doing the complete opposite? If they want us to do this, why not just be free thinkers and do what we know we're supposed to do? Like, I hear so many people say, like, yo, it's crazy because of the rules, because of the loopholes with everything. People think they can get away with certain shit. But when they go deeper, yo, I want y'all to listen to this, right? And then I'm going to keep talking because this song right here explains a lot. And I want to thank a lot of people that, you know, stay here and listen to a shorty and bear with me and much more. Because trust me, there's a message. Trust me, I'm trying to show y'all something. And it's up to y'all. Listen, man, I'm not here to make anybody turn into nothing, convert anybody. I'm trying to let y'all know, look, listen, this is what's happening. Open that third eye up. I want y'all to listen to this real quick, and then I'm going to go right into what I was going to say. Anita is not really off topic. In a minute, you're going to start understanding why I put that song on. Real shit. It's not off topic. It may sound off topic, but it is not off topic. You'll see why I'm saying it. Why? Because it's crazy, right? Listen to what he's saying about everything that's going on. I'm coming. About everything that's going on. Listen to the lyrics in his song, right? And then I'm going to explain to y'all why I'm saying that people here don't like a you being pulled on you, right? And the reason I'm saying that is, right, because people love doing things to others, right, but cannot take accountability for their flaws. And they depend on allegedly what the government does, gives, or says. You see where I'm coming from? That's why I said, listen to what he's saying, and then I'll go on to completing and saying what I'm saying. And y'all will see why I'm saying what I'm saying. Now, in that song that Tom McDonald was playing, you hear how he says, it's not your America, right? So I'm gonna start over this whole little thing right here so people can understand, because I think I lost a lot of people. It's still the topic. People, when the U is being pulled on you, can we break free? And the reason I'm saying that is, right, you hear how he said over and over, it's not your America. We got the First Amendment, we got the Second Amendment, right? We want so much change. And I've talked about this so many times in different lives, right? We want so much change. But what are we going to do about making that change, right? When are we going to stop getting mad about the problems that we cause ourselves? When are we going to start getting up, right? When are we going to? What's crazy is that sometimes us giving them back a little bit of that medicine to taste ends up stirring up World War V. Real shit. Because people don't like it. People don't like when you correct them. People don't like when you're telling them that they're wrong. You sit here and do exactly what they did to you. You're the bad guy now. Well, all you wanted them to see was, damn, look what you did. It doesn't feel right, right? When it's done to you. How are we going to get out of what we're, how can I say it, going through right now? What's happening to us if we're still stuck? We're still stuck in the past. We're still stuck doing the same shit over and over. I don't get it, because it is a repeated cycle. That's all I keep seeing, a repeated cycle. Like, when are we going to get up? Speak with your chest, real shit. Like, I've been speaking with a lot of parents, right? And let me ask you a question, right? When you give your child enough rope, do you give them enough rope to hang themselves, or enough rope for them to see things for themselves? Do you pull on that rope and like, oh, you going too far? Or do you let them go on that rope and then hang themselves? The reason I say that, right? Because a lot of these kids got too much freedom, right? And the way that these kids are getting treated are the way they are treating their parents. You're giving them too much freedom. Y'all taking the concept of being a friend to these kids, and somebody's got to say it. Maybe I'm not the right person to say it. Maybe I'm not. I'm hoping that today's live and somebody could understand where I'm coming from and, pass the message on. And somebody else right along with me could probably, or on their own, could get through a lot of these kids, because we can get through them. We can get to them. We're looking past them. We're not looking at them. We're not seeing them. We're not listening to them. A lot of people say we are, and we're not. But what's crazy is that y'all not even peeping that these kids are mimicking exactly what we're doing. They're giving us a little bit of what we're giving each other. When a you is pulled on you, you don't like it, right? So do y'all think that dealing with these kids, right? Y'all think that they'll, how can I say, do y'all think we're going to get through these kids by beating them, by cursing them out, by, how can I say, pushing them down, by bringing them down? Or do you think that we're going to get through these kids by example, from the gate? A lot of us want to do it too late when we can't reach them. I was just having a whole conversation with somebody earlier, right? And I was talking about my own story. This is why I always bring my stories, and I'm not ashamed of it, because I use them as an example. Right? My son is the biggest example I got right now. Yes, he's not with me, right? Because we went through a little something, right? I had to be a mom, and he's going through a little something right now. So beating him wasn't an option, and it was out the question. See, like, trying to talk to him wasn't easy. So trying to reach to him wasn't easy when he had, somebody already in his ear. Then he already had the computer, the dark web already in there. So it's kind of like me as a mother, I wasn't really reaching him because of the other influence out there. But what's crazy is, right, like I told other people, there are programs, right? We've been talking about this. Like, can we break free? There's 2 topics here. It's not just one. People don't like when a you is being pulled on you. Did I put the comma on that, John? I think I did. Yeah, I did. And can we break free? Roundtable talk, right? So let's really talk about it. It's three topics right here, all in one, because they go hand in hand. It's crazy as shit, right? How deep in the rabbit hole this shit goes. because it's really us. We're the problem. We complain so much and we don't find solutions to our problems. We make them worse because we think that this government system is going to help us. I'm not even going to say the system, this government, the people in the government are going to help us, give us what we need. No, I'm a living example. I have to get up and fight. But as a leader, I have to be humble. I have to find words to say and this and that. Like I have to bring people together. But you know what's crazy, right? At times I've sat here and I've listened to a lot of people and I'm like, yo, how would these people feel if we did exactly to them what they're doing to us? It's like, imagine if I was to sit here and put it as an experiment. Like, damn, each one of y'all, like y'all getting everything y'all need, but y'all still sitting here complaining. Let me let you see what it feels like. Let me let you see how it, like, damn, let me show you what you look like real quick. And when you do that, they hate that shit. They act like little ass fucking kids. The same way these kids act with us. As parents, we have to show them, right? We have to give them life lessons. With my oldest, it was a little hard because in the beginning, I was super scared. So by the time I was able to reach my son, it was kind of hard. I was there. I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out because he already had his grandma on one side, bribing him with money, doing this, doing that, blah, 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 giving him everything. So he thought that he could be bought. But you know what's crazy? She's going to figure it out because she's going to do to him the same thing when a U is pulled on you. And what I mean by that is, listen, man, when he gives you back what you're giving him, you're not going to like it. The same thing goes with us adults. All right. I was trying to get a parent to understand that the way you're talking to a child, when you're screaming and you're yelling and you're doing this, they're going to give it back. They're mimicking everything we do. So we have to find ways to talk to them. We have to find ways to get to them. We have to get off these TVs and stop doing what they say on these TVs, on these shows, on this music, on listening to what other people are doing, because each and every one of our kids are different. And what we're doing, they're doing it back. And we're not seeing it because we're so focused on everything else. That third eye we got on a lot of people still sleep. It ain't woke. It's crazy because people get mad when I say shit like that. Oh, I don't understand what you're saying. Like, oh, you're not making no sense. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen. Because this shit, the crazy part about it is it goes down the rabbit hole. And I have to make a couple comparisons for people to understand it. Then I have to break it down. That's why I say, yo, it gets hard. It gets to the point that sometimes I'll be like, yo, Rachel, what the fuck? Why is you even wasting your time? Because people don't give a fuck. But see, I'm not wasting my time for the people that don't give a fuck. I'm actually doing this for the people that care, for the people that want to listen, for the people that want to move on, for the people that want to do something, the people that want to speak up, the people that want to stand up, the people that are ready to lead. I'm not here to please the people that don't give a fuck. Real shit. Because that's why y'all are where y'all at. Y'all not happy with anything that comes your way. We have to pay attention. What would happen if somebody would sit here and make everybody out here feel exactly the way they make them feel? Speak to them the way they speak to them. Treat them the way they treat them. I just treat you exactly like that. It's like with a child. You have to do it with a child too. When you're speaking to a child, they say reverse psychology. That's what they allegedly call it, since y'all want to listen to everything out here, TV, social media, little whatever. Like real shit. What happens if you do that on, like, flip the scripts real quick? And I'm not saying do something bad, but if I'm sitting here, right, and I'm staying with my friend, right, and I need their help, I need their support. Right now, I'm dependent on my friend, and this person gives me their house respectfully, treats me right. You see where I'm coming from? But I sit here and I'm rude, I'm disrespectful, I don't want to help out, I'm being lazy, I'm doing that, right? What happens if my friend turns around and pays me back the same way? When I need them the most, they pay me exactly the same way, just to open up my eyes. How would I feel? Me, personally, I would feel like shit. I would feel embarrassed. I would feel like, damn, what the fuck? I have no morals. Where did I go wrong? Why did I do this? Because it's crazy that somewhere along the line, we don't peep that a lot of these kids are mimicking everything that they see us adults do. But we're turning all the cheeks that we don't got, and we're giving a blind eye to the problem, and we're not bringing solutions to the table. We're not talking about it. That's what's crazy. Can we be able to pull free and break free from the change of society and be who we're meant to be? Can we as parents actually sit here and guide our kids the right way? Can we help them? Can we stop doing shit so that, can we stop doing things that we don't want them to do? Have we ever sat there and thought about it like, damn, maybe if I stop doing this, they will stop doing that? Because in reality, looking at my daughter, she really looks up to me. Everything that I do right now at her age, at the age of 6, she wants to do. She wants to be a little chef, even though she's got her own dreams. It's crazy because I know she's going to outgrow it. But I have to be careful with what I do. Because if not, everything that I do, she's going to give it right back to me. Right back. Real shit. It's like a lot of these little kids out here, I ask, why is you saying the B word so much? Why are y'all calling each other that? Why are you saying this? Why are you saying that? Oh, what's the problem with me saying it? My mom says it, my dad says it, my uncle says it all the time. And it's not always a part of a conversation. That's the part. It means that they're hearing this on a constant. They're hearing this on a daily. You see where I'm coming from? And because they hear us say it, they see us so comfortable doing it, they think they could do it. And they get away with it a lot. Except for, now, here comes school. Here comes certain places they got to go that they can't be talking like that. They can't be saying this stuff. And now they look like what they look like. If anybody ever catches the replay, listen, let us shorty know what they look like. We all know what it is that we got our kids looking like out here. But it's to the point now where the government allegedly has it where, we have no rights, right? I'm trying to say, and I hope y'all get it. We have no rights, right? They're taking our kids away. They're doing this, they're doing that. But what are we doing? Are we coming together or are we getting more divided? That's why I put them Tom McDonald songs on earlier, because I wanted y'all to listen to the lyrics. Because everything I was about to say, everything I am saying, everything I'm going to say, listen to what he's saying in the song. And I want y'all to know something. This is a white man singing. A white man rapping. That's what's crazy. Can we break free? I want y'all to listen to this. And this is not a song. So shout out Papa Duck. Yeah. Listen, you could have any conversation that's positive, any topic, right? And put on a Tom McDonald song. And it may sound off topic for 1 second. Listen, man, the songs, if you listen to it, it relates to everything we've been talking about here. Every little change that we've been trying to make, every solution we've been trying to bring to the table, everything. He says it in that song. Who's the problem? Who's to blame? Is it us? Is it the kids? Is it both? Why can't we stop being divided? Why is there so much hate amongst us? Why can't we find a solution to this? Because allegedly, if y'all want to bring it to race, right? The white people allegedly got it together. Chinese people, the Puerto Ricans, the Hispanics, Dominicans, the Haitians, all that. Allegedly, they got it all together. But when you look deeper into it, right? Why? Because y'all say America so much, right? Y'all say we got this, we got that. But what are we doing? It's we the people, right? It's so much that is we the people. But it's like This is America, land of the free, where you gotta pay for water, even the air you breathe. Y'all screaming Black Lives Matter, turn around and watch our kids die and cry and ask why. They gotta fly high. Now we gotta be strong enough to storm the weather. Y'all weak, y'all fold under pressure. Now y'all went and lost your treasure. Oh my, look at the oppressor, dressed as a professor, calls himself a hitman, missed his target and got banned. Now he's tomorrow's trend, all for a brand. Don't act surprised. Y'all can stand. Y'all knew the plan. Y'all know that friend with that itchy hand, ready to see you go missing? Damn, what a scam. The whole time they was listening. They was just a part of the plan. Got us on a mission, on go mode and ready to rant. So it should be crazy. Like, I'm not gonna be here. I'm not making 2-hour, 3-hour live. Today was my day off. I've been trying to, relax. I normally do these lives on the weekend. I wanted to get on here and just talk about it because this has been the topic between me and parents for a minute, right? And it's crazy, right? Because when the U is pulled on you, hold on 1 second. I gotta check the comments. 1 second, because I haven't checked the comments. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. And I gotta check Facebook. Do I got comments on this, John? I'm not sure, but I'll check it out. 1 second. All right, let's check these comments real quick. Let me see. Sometimes tone affects me a lot, actually. I could understand that. Tom McDonald. Good. Yeah. Oh, Blessings, Cutthroat Entertainment. Blessings, how you doing? Yo, Cutthroat, leave your link. Leave your link. Cutthroat is funny as hell, but he has positive messages. Y'all have got to listen to his lives, y'all. I be listening in the bushes a lot because I be going, I be doing so much. I be multitasking. I gotta join one of his lives again because he is funny. But yeah, so as y'all can see, everything is going hand in hand, right? Real quick. I'm just trying to get this joint together. Let me see. Here's something I wrote real quick for y'all. I'm gonna read this for y'all. And this is something real old, right? I'll feel your pain as you feel mine. Held you down, forgive you the first time. See past your flaws to see who you really are. I know you carry so much pain, and I'll walk with you. So you don't have to alone. But don't put that knife in my back, too. I held your hand when no one else would. So once again, I'm going to read it, and I hope it doesn't go over a lot of people's heads. I'll feel your pain as you feel mine. Held you down, forgave the first time. See past your flaws to see who you really are. I know you carry so much pain, and I'll walk with you. So you don't have to alone. But don't put that knife in my back, too. I held your hand when no one else would. So the whole point of that is so many people out here, right? They've got a way to get themselves up. They got people that'll motivate them. But we, the people, for some reason, love going towards the negative way. We can't, I don't know, for some reason, we push away those that are right there for us first, those that motivate us, those that are here for us to the side, and then listen to those that want to see us down, that want to drag us, those for a minute. And I don't know why. I can never explain that. Now, if there's anybody out there that does understand that, I would love to have them on my panel, and I would love to hear what they're saying. And I would love for them to speak to the youth, because that's why I'm on here. Like, it took me a minute, right, to get through my kids. And even though my oldest, listen, I speak on my story for a reason. There's a lot of parents out here with kids with autism. And like I said, sometimes our kids, we have to pull a U on them so they can understand certain things. And as adults, we have to do the same thing. Because at the end of the day, like I tell everybody, and I don't get tired of saying it, and I don't get tired of repeating myself. Respect is earned. Respect is not given. It's like, for example, you don't want to be talked about? Don't talk shit about nobody. And nobody will talk shit about you. You don't want to be exposed? You know your laundry is dirty? And you don't want it exposed? Don't sit here trying to expose somebody else's dirty laundry, knowing that yours is dirtier than theirs. Because then you got World War III in your hands. Whose fault is that? Now you got a U pulled on you. You talk about somebody's kids, you can't get mad about somebody talking about your kids, because you started that. You started that path. You started that. You opened them doors. So it's not what we do, it's how we do it. It's not what we say, it's how we say it. So sometimes we have to watch it because some people out there might want to say something, in a way and it doesn't come out that way, but that's fixable. Something that you could talk, something that you could, bring a solution for. But when you want to be negative about it, then the fuck else can you do? Listen, there's always been that saying, you can't help those that don't want to be helped. So it's to the point, guys, I'm breaking free. I could break free. And I'm happy. I don't need money to be happy. I just need my family. I need those that support me, those that motivate me. That's it. Same thing when it comes to me leading this fight against the school system and everything else. I just need those that support me. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. A fight that I'm doing alone. A fight that I thought for 5 years I had people behind me, but in reality, no. People want shit given to them. We're too lazy. And this is America. Real shit. But listen to this, because I don't plan on being here forever. And I want y'all to hear, shout out Papa Duck real quick, guys. But y'all have got to go check out Papa Duck.
Yo, what's happening? Boy, Papa Duck, man. I definitely be looking at the world differently. Like, I look at stuff like this. So like, how could you go to work and work for a boss and obey the boss more than you obey your own wife or your own husband? That blows my mind. That shows you how trained we are as people. And I told you, once they bring you to an animal state, you can be controlled. Just like you control animals. You tell them what to do, you give them a treat. The treat for us is the paycheck.
Now, I don't want this to get over anybody's head, but I want you to listen carefully to what Papa Duck is saying right here, because it's true. It's true.
I keep telling y'all, paychecks kills dreams. But it just blows my mind, bro, how you should have a covenant, a strong covenant with the person you with. But life tells you totally different. A bitch will go obey they boss before they will their own wife or their own husband. That blows my mind. You don't even know this motherfucker. But you're gonna be on time, you're gonna be prompt, you're gonna come and give it your best. But then you'll go home and let all that shit out on the person you with, bro. That makes no sense to me. The same thing I would say about children. Understand this as parents. The love our children get in the house when they walk out that door, no one gives a fuck about them. I promise you. I tell my kids this all the time. Don't expect the love you get in this house out there in the world. It's just that ain't that type of world. See, back when I was growing up, any and everybody could beat your ass. We all helped raise each other's children. Fast forward till
That's when we had gentlemen's. Real OGs. That's when we had gentlemen's. Then, after a while, I guess, there's two meanings to it. OG, original gangster, original gentleman, however y'all want to take it. But when I say OG, an original gentleman, that's when we had them, when we had ladies, when our grandmoms used to, raise, used to raise us right. That's when we had education. That's when they gave us morals and respect, when they taught us all that. You would look at a child in the eye and, like, damn, you would get respect, like real shit. But nowadays, no. And then when you pull you on them, you're the worst person in the world. For example, you lend somebody money, right? You're always constantly lending them money. The first time you say no to them, when they come to you, right? Because you, throughout all the times you lend them money, you've asked, can I get, can I borrow this? I need this. I need a favor from you. You can't do it. You can't do it. But see, now I'm pulling on you and I say no for the first time because you're always saying no to me. Oh, I'm the worst person in the world, but I know you got it. But I'm wrong now, huh? Let me know I'm wrong, right, guys? Anybody in the chat, anybody that catches the replay, am I wrong? Because for the first time, I've always said yes. While you say no, I said no. People are not happy. People are not satisfied. People are ungrateful. Can we break free from them chains?
Today, you cannot tell someone's child nothing, okay? They're going to go off on your ass. You can't tell them what to do. You cannot help raise other people's children today. And it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Or why I say us as people, we're being told by other people what to do and what not to do. Black folks mainly. I tell y'all all the time, us as black folks, we let everybody else tell us what to do. We have no real leader because we let them pick our leaders, which are fucking, come on, bro. This is a game. You don't think it makes sense that we are all,
in fact, like he says before, he has said it before, it's only here in America because I've seen it. I've taken myself outside the box and I've looked around me, everybody around me. I've taken a look and I'm telling you, like, I've seen it. They say Puerto Rican girls and black girls are so different. This. I can go to the race card, but I'm not going to. That's for another lie. But my whole point is us Latinas, us Hispanic girls, and the black girls act the same way here in the hood. Behave the same way here in the hood. Because only in America we see this, allegedly, right?
responsible for each other's children. And the only reason you'll say no is because you've been coerced to think that shit today.
Facts. It's like you hear a Puerto Rican chick say, "Oh, black girl ratchet." You'll hear a black girl say, "Oh, this Puerto Rican chick, she better." I'm sitting here, I'm like, yo, y'all both dissing each other. What the fuck for? And I'm stuck here in the middle. I know my culture. I know where I'm from. I know what runs through my fucking veins.
I grew up in a time where my neighbor would whoop my ass. The dude up the street can whoop me. When I come home, my grandma gonna whoop me. My uncle, my mama.
Not nowadays.
And this is by design. This is why the children have more control over the adults. It's like everything is being backwards. And it works because if I taught you everything you know, then I control what you think. I control your perception of the world. This is why I tell people. You think a bird is a bird? It's way more beautiful and amazing than that. It's just we've been taught and told that, oh, that's just that. Oh, that's just that. That's why we got to get away from these bullshit ass schools.
When I used to go, when I was in Girl Scouts when I was younger, we used to bird watch. We used to go camping. We used to do all that. We used to make paper towels out of the trees they used to cut, toilet paper and all that. We had fun. It wasn't just about selling Girl Scout cookies. I had a lot of fun and I learned a lot of stuff. What's crazy is that nowadays you tell a kid, how do you survive? They'll show you their phone and try to find you a TikTok hack. I just learned this.
Another thing I say too, how is it that it's 6 people in the house, right? Mama, daddy, sister, brother, whatever. 6 people in the house, leaving the house to go work for 6 different bosses when we can all work for ourselves. Come on, bro.
Yo!
That's what you call individualism.
Same question I've been saying. The same thing I've been saying for the longest. Why can't we come together here in America? The same way. We talk so much about the white people being rich. We talk about the Mexicans. We talk about so much, right? But, okay. So why not start coming together? Because I bet you that if they pulled a U on us and they start being divided the way we are, they would be down just like us. I mean, I just had to use a little reverse. I want y'all to think. A little reverse psychology right there. Just think. They start doing the same thing we do, they would be down just like us. But they're not.
Visualism is a curriculum that is taught in school. And this is why I say a lot of people are in a matrix or in a box, and they can't decipher or comprehend that they're in a box.
Right.
But all this shit is common sense. If we all live in one house, that means we ain't spending a lot of money. We can start a business, even if one of us got to go out and work, or 2 of us got to go out and work, or hell, all 6 of us. But we saving our money to build our own company. We got more control. We're making more money, and it makes more fucking sense.
Facts on top of facts, but we have to let go of that ego, that pride, whatever it is that we got trauma in our DNA. We got trauma in our DNA.
when you living in America where they teach you to do everything on your own, this is what happens. You want your own house, you want your own car, pay your own bills. What the fuck? You see other people thriving. Why? Because they work together. Again, that's our fault as black people, or people in general in some cases. Or I say at least Americans. That's our fault. Because we let what they put on TV and the radio and the songs.
Yo, that's why I love Papa Duck. I pray for him, yo. I really do pray for him every night. Because listen, man, this man right here, he's been spitting so many gems, and people's not really paying attention. But he's been giving us, you know, the little manual. He's been letting us know his third eye has been woke. He's been in the industry. He's been there. He's walked them trenches. This man has said so much to us that we haven't paid attention. And we really need to start paying attention to what he is saying. Because if you listen to him, a lot of this stuff is really happening. And he's right. Why aren't we sitting here coming together now when it's most needed?
And this and that. And it governs us or coerce us to work on our own as an individual. You ever try to walk up a hill with 1,000 pounds? Let 10 people help you and see how light it is. They don't want that. But this is how I think of the world.
Blessings, Yankee. Blessings.
You know what I'm saying? And I understand. Like, I've seen different case studies of certain things that, how do you define what's a genius? And you know what it was? When they was young and little, they were more geniuses than when they went through the school system. As they went through the school system, they got dumber and dumber and dumber.
And stuff like that is what made me think for a while, are we experiments? Are we this? Are we that? Allegedly. But you know what? Growing up, people had me think that I was crazy, that I don't know what I'm talking about, this and that. But now that I'm older and I hear all these people that have been through all this stuff, yo, it's crazy because, boy, we've been lied to. Stuff been hidden from us. And shout out to the word because he said it. We come together. We put our monies together. We do this, we do that. We could build our own schools. We could build our own communities. But you know what? We're not thinking like that. Right now, people are too busy hating, lusting, greed, being, how can I say it? Being greedy, glutton. All the sins are happening right now, all at once. But that's a topic for another day, too.
They became more adapted to what to be told to do than to be a free thinker. These are case studies. We're talking 10, 15-year case studies. Why you think they do this? Because they want to know, do this shit work?
Remember when I reacted to the video to who they clone Tyrone? Remember when I put Papa Duck's perspective on? Listen, that's why I put his perspective on because, yo, the way he breaks this down, if you don't understand him, you need to go back to bed, wake up, and get your shit together. And then listen, get the wax out your ears and listen carefully. Because, and this is not for everybody, but listen, man, nowadays, logic ain't logic no more.
It's another video I'm going to do about these towers that they putting up, on how these towers are basically downloading things into your brain, into your mind. Bro, it's a patent for this shit. Man, this shit gonna blow, man. You gotta understand frequencies.
Listen.
Certain frequencies promotes different behaviors. It's like trying to have sex, listening to church.
He funny as shit. But this is true when it comes to the music and all that. I learned this a while back. Listen, I'm gonna start getting back into it to do my research about the frequencies and all that. What's crazy is if you listen to a documentary on Dej Loaf, she talks about these frequencies and stuff like that. And I'm gonna do, you know what? I was supposed to do it a while back. I think this weekend I'm gonna react to Dej Loaf and I think something else. I forgot what it was, but that's watch. I want y'all to really listen to stuff. We'll talk about it this weekend.
Yo, what's happening, boy? Papa Duck, man. I definitely be looking at the world differently. Like, another video I'm gonna do about these towers that they putting up, on how these towers are basically downloading things into your brain, into your mind. Bro, it's a patent for this shit. Man, this shit gonna blow, man. See, you gotta understand frequencies. Certain frequencies promotes different behaviors. It's like trying to have sex listening to church music. It don't make sense. It doesn't go together. Two different frequencies, two different attitudes, two different emotions. But if they can figure out a way to,
and that's a fact. Have anybody ever been able to, have sex, make love, FUCK while they've listened to church music? Like, imagine just trying to, hey, if you're a guy, just stroke it while you're listening. Praise the Lord. Amen. Lord, put your hand over these people. And you're just, Joe, what the? I can't. I wouldn't be able to focus. I'm sorry.
to trigger your emotions, your actions through frequencies, which they have. They can make you mad. They can make you sleepy. They can make you calm. And a lot of people don't know the difference because these same people, the same people that give you the education you know, why the fuck would they teach you how to defend what they're trying to ultimately do to us? That's why they want to control what you think in the first place. It's not rocket science to this, people. You get what I'm saying? But it just blows my mind. This is how I think. And sometimes, like I say, sometimes I be thinking like, why the fuck are we here? Why were we born in the first place? It's not what they told us. If you think about what they told you, then you lost. You don't know no better.
That's a fact. Listen, since I do, because this is not my video and I'm reacting to it, I'm pausing it. I want y'all to listen to this little poem I wrote, right? And I wrote this a little while back. And it says, take a look around. They told me, what do you see? They asked. I answered, nothing but vengeance and redemption. Wounded hearts, dark souls, butterflies in a cocoon, that can never blossom, smiling faces, hidden behind a mask. I see confused children idolizing fake gods. You ask me, what do I see? Wounded warriors, shedding tears for their falling soldiers. You ask me, what do I see? My question to you is, do you see the devil playing on heaven's playground? Do you see how humanity is cutting the wings off our angels? Oops, my bad. I forgot. Half of humanity are demons doing the devil's work. Even if I was to close my eyes so that I wouldn't be able to see, I will still feel like I'm in hell. My question remains, you take a look around. You tell me what you see. And it's true. That's why I fucks with Papa Ducks, because he breaks it down to the point that it's like, damn, if you don't understand this, I don't know how else to break it down for you. The same thing goes for the word. The word, when I'm on his panel, he breaks things down to the point where my son, I don't even have to break it down any further. He understands.
You don't know no better. You think we breathing air? You think this air we breathing, bro? You think all these trees are green for no reason? You got to go beyond the box. Get out of the fucking box that they put you in. These people are afraid of you waking up. They don't think because you think differently that you're weird. Shit, weird is the new cool. I want to hang around weird people. I don't want stiff, normal, everyday in the box people. Cattle.
I don't want to be around no zombies either. I'm with you, Papa Duck.
Don't want that. I want to hang around people who challenges everything. Feel me? Ask why. How can you be a godly person when you're in a box?
Facts. I want to hang around like-minded people. Yo, you ask questions, I know you stand for something and you're not falling for nothing. Ask as much as you gotta ask, because at the end of the day, closed mouths don't get fed.
Put you in a box and everything you think that's what it is. You got to go beyond that. You got to hug a tree. You got to understand that animals communicate our vibration. You get what I'm saying? That's why they say when birds come fly near you, because they feel safe. You're a good person. You're giving off good.
The same thing goes with a dog. A dog could tell if somebody's bad. A dog could tell if somebody's good. Crazy thing is a cat too. These animals could tell.
Energy. And you got a lot of people that'll ignore that because they don't know no better. You can't understand, baby. You gotta overstand. You feel me?
Next.
Anyway, man, I'm just sharing with y'all some of the stuff I think about. Even the things that people do on a daily basis, it blows my mind. If you're walking out of a store, and I'm just gonna use this as an example. If a white guy walking out of the store, he don't hold the door for you, but they'll hold the door for another white person. It says a lot on the effects of what poor education can do to us. The things we see in society can do to us, because the person you didn't hold the door for, you don't know them personally. That person can probably help you save your fucking life before the person you did hold the door for. But all these things come from what you see. This is how society can control people through television, radio, influence, blah, blah, blah. And this is why I say you never had a human experience with this person. You just going off, oh, he's white, or he's black, or he's Latino, or he's this. And you never met these people for themselves. That says a lot about you, homie. Hopefully this changes the way you see things.
And that's a fact. That's a problem that we're having nowadays. Everybody want to judge a book by its cover. Everybody want to judge somebody by the way they dress, how much money is in their pocket, the car they drive, how they house look. It shouldn't even be like that. Like, there's people out here with good hearts, whether they loaded with money, whether they not loaded with money. Money doesn't make you rich. You know what's crazy? You make you rich. Who you are, how you behave. Like, where is it? I just had the damn book. Right here. I want y'all to listen to this. I named this poem Warrior or Victim. What are you, a warrior or a victim? A negative mind would never give you a positive light. Live without pretending, love without depending, listen without defending, and speak without offending. Stop looking at all the negatives and start appreciating all the positive, because what comes easy won't always last, and what will always last won't come easy. There are those that have so much, yet envy those that have very little. Having money in your pocket doesn't make you rich. The way you think or behave makes you poor. Sometimes the ones with empty pockets think the richest. Knowledge and wisdom gives you more. Nowadays we live literal, no morals or respect, where we just expect. Today we judge a book by its cover without reading its pages. I could never judge no one for their appearance or what they go through. Today we could be up, tomorrow we could be down. I believe money isn't important. That with that, when ignorance takes over a person, it can ruin them. At times, we can be our own enemies. Always remember, you can stomp on something real small today, and tomorrow, the very same thing you stomped on can grow bigger. I'm sorry. And tomorrow, the very same thing you stomped on can grow bigger than you ever expected. Who are we to judge? And it's true, like, yo, like, I'm tired. Like, that's why I also came up with this poem called Lord Forgive My Sins. Lord forgive my sins. Thank you for my blessings. Took a while to understand the hint. Just know I got the message. I saw the passage, and Lord, you have the leverage. From an angel, pure and innocent, to a woman fighting temptation, to a warrior fighting sin. My pain is written in the scars tattooed on my skin. My heart is fragile, they say, but only because it knows not to hate, only to love. You may try to bring me down. You may try to silence me. Just remember that the warrior in me will never give up. You can make me bleed. This warrior will keep fighting back. Just when you think I'm weak, that's when you see me reach. And I rightfully grab that what was mine. I trust no one but Lord. In you, I do. Lord, forgive me for all my sins. And thank you for all my blessings. So, yeah, that's why I came up with that. And I want y'all to always listen. Remember, I told y'all I wasn't going to be here that long. I just wanted to talk to y'all and let y'all know a little bit of what I think about a you being pulled on you, about how can we break free. So we had, a couple topics. I said, y'all was more than welcome to come up if y'all want to. I know I'm about to end this live in a couple minutes. So y'all still, if y'all want to say something, y'all more than welcome. Let a shorty know. But it's crazy how we're living, and we're the ones that got to make a change, because I'm tired. Like, I don't want to listen. I got tired of putting views on people. Like, I got tired of telling them, how does it feel to have a you pulled on you? You outgrow all that. But y'all expect these kids to understand it, but we can't sit down and have the time to talk to them and break it down. Why? Because half of us got our noses so far up these phones, so far up the drugs, so far up the fucking alcohol, so far up I don't know what, that y'all can't take the time and listen to what it is that these kids actually need, the resources that they need, everything that they need. So shout out to all those people out there that throw all the toxic shit in the trash and actually take the time to listen to the people around them. Shout out to the people that are out there trying to help others. Shout out to those out there that actually care and are giving from their heart, because a lot of people out here are just hating. They say they got you, but they really don't. Like, shit be crazy. Shit be crazy out here, yo. And people cannot admit to their flaws. So how would you feel if you keep, how can we break it free? You don't want to be talked about, but you talk about people, right? You don't want to be put down, but you're putting people down. You don't want nobody to do this to you, but you're doing this to them. So when a you is pulled on you, you can't get mad. And that's what I tell a lot of these grown ass people. We're too grown to be acting like these little kids. We need to get our shit together. And we can't figure out why we're so divided, because we worried about the wrong shit. And I'm gonna keep saying it. But all these problems that we got going around us, y'all telling me that y'all can't take a minute to find a solution to whatever problem you're going through, or whatever problem your child is going through, or somebody that you say you love, to help them out for 1 second? So you can't get mad when somebody comes back at you with the same energy that you threw back. So like I said, we need to really start focusing on the right shit, coming together, and stop worrying about the color of our skin. Stop worrying about who did this and why they did that. Listen, if they're not down with the program, screw them. Real shit. It's just like that. Because you're going to keep, how can I say, you're going to keep losing because this person keeps hating? Nah, leave them right where they at. In the goddamn trash where they belong.
It ain't gonna hurt you to hold the door for someone. Even if they act the way they act, so what? I understand now. If they act shitty to you, okay, you got a right to be the same way. But don't never let what society tells us determine what you do out here in the real world. Because if that person see you flipped over in the car up the street and they're there to help you, the government ain't. The neuroscientists that's putting all this bullshit out here in the atmosphere for us to think the way we think, they're not going to be there to help you. But that person you just saw and walked out that door.
Oh snap, I didn't notice you, big sis. Blessings, Angel. She on Facebook. Oh snap, blessings, Angel, blessings. We miss you. I can't see the Facebook messages on StreamYard. Blessings, Angel, blessings. Yeah, I gotta give her flowers because Angel's been with me from the gate. Angel's been supporting me from the gate. Angel's somebody that helps everybody here on YouTube, y'all.
It's probably saw you drop your wallet, your phone, or somebody trying to do something to your child and help you. You better think. That's why I say you got to be a thinking man and a thinking woman. You got to think for yourself, okay? But these people gonna be there to help you, or they may say fuck you. But listen, man, it's just the way I be thinking, man. It's your boy Papa Duck, man. You know I love y'all to death, bro. Matter of fact, I love y'all to life. I got to start saying to death. I love y'all to life, okay? And like I say all the time, man, in order for you to be found, bro, you must first be lost. You gotta be lost. Hit that shit.
And that's a fact. Because to be honest with y'all, I didn't find myself until I lost myself. Until I had to bury the father of my kids. Until I had to bury my mother. Until I had to bury my brother. Then, looking at my kids, looking at everything around me, looking at the people around me, observing everything, seeing who was really there and who's really not there for me. Yo, I had to find myself. And now I really know what it is that I want to do. I know what it is that I need in my life, and I know what I have to do. So every day I walk with God by my side, and I'm blessed. We have to, like I said on my last live, I think I did it on Facebook here and on here on YouTube. We have to stop. Listen, rest in peace to the negative shit. Throw that shit in the trash. We have to start bringing awareness to the positive things that are happening out here. There's a lot of kids doing good things out here. There's a lot of kids looking for jobs. There's a lot of kids trying to help their family members, their friends, and much more. And people don't see that. So stop pointing the finger and get up and let's start finding the resources that we need for our kids and ourselves to have good communities. Y'all want to say make America great again? Well, let's make America great again, like y'all say. They don't talk about us, only when there's a crime. Would you believe me if I was to tell you that in this world, with or without money, we're all rich, even the poor? The problem is those that say that I'm reaching out to give a hand and stay they leeching hands is itching, ready to see you listen. Well, thinking what to write, something inside me told me I can freestyle or I can rap. I can go with a rhythm that can make you dance. Tell you what I see on a daily, tell you everything's okay just to avoid dilemma. Or I can simply bring you something positive to the table and warn you of the ongoing problems that we're having. Instead, I have to reach out to my conscience once again as I watch the crime and the violence rise and the kids lose their innocence. Now the concept of forming a home day by day loses its essence. They don't want to hear that. I can't keep my arms crossed in front of the system. If I don't do something, I'm also part of the problem. As guilty as the one that pulls the trigger, like the person in the crowd that hits the record button on their phone to expose a lie instead of the truth for clout. They need 1,000 views. The government doesn't have a solution. The problem started when we took God out the equation. The problem ain't us celebrating. The problem is that we're a nation divided when we should be a nation united and praying. That's how we live today. When problems occur, we come up with a meaning. Laugh a little, move on with no care in the world, as if it ain't even a thing in this world. If it's like this today, I don't want to see the future. Because nowadays, they'll make a meme out of a person that can't even see the day of light no more. What makes you think they care? They can't even break bread at the table. I don't know how you want to be rappers and lyricists can go on with life, living on an illusion of nothing good to write. Talking about killing someone, selling drugs with pride, until the scripts are flipped and it's someone you love dies. Right? This ain't solved by activating the National Guards and going behind bars. This is deep, this is me and you. And they say as time passed by, we'll heal everything. Shit, you know these scars? I seen time flash by and never felt everything. Leaving me on standby, ready to kill everything. Alone in the mirror, looking at myself, say, girl, you're everything. You don't need for anything, shorty. So unless you walk a mile in my shoes, don't say anything. Just take a minute and listen so you can consume everything. Me and you are not the same, so make sure you look both ways when you cross me, and that's on everything. All right, y'all. So, like I said, I just wanted to get on here real quick and, say what I had to say. I'm not going to make this a 2-hour live. It's already going into an hour, 13 minutes. So I'm going to read this last poem to y'all, and I'm going to end this live. And I will see y'all this weekend when I normally do my lives. So here we go. You're not loyal. Your honesty is based on lies. I believed in your ass once. Why should I twice? I feel like this is a baseball game. I hit a home run, but this is your third strike. You're out. I believed in you while you hated on the low. I trusted you, and now I'm forced to learn what betrayal feels like. I was told I had a cold heart. Can't you hear me screaming from hell? I'm dancing with the devil while I'm talking to God. Can someone please help me understand? How can you give your all just to be betrayed? Nowadays, you gotta watch it. Your girl's more loyal than your homie, or your girl can also be just as worse as your homie. Vice versa. Don't matter. You get stabbed in the back, or you end up being lusted over. You can't tell who's real. We all have our demons. Battle them in different hells. I just messed up again. See, we all have our demons. Battle them in different hells in their own ways. We all have our demons. We battle them in different hells in our own ways. Time showed you my loyalty while it showed me your true colors. How can you hurt the only person that accepted your flaws? I learned that love is not your friend. When your friend says, I love you, it means more than you think. I'm aiming to reach the top. I'm aiming to reach to the top. You can't wait to see me fall. Tell me, I love you to my face while putting that knife in my back. Never thought to question my friendship. It's always a guarantee. But what are you to me? Learned that I had to walk away. Can't no one hear you scream from hell? God said the worst has yet to come. Keep talking to me. Soon you will be walking next to me. My bad. It's been a minute. Like I wrote this poem exactly 7 years ago. So I kind of like messed it up. So since I messed it up, let me do it again. My bad. You're not loyal. Your honesty is based on lies. I believed in your ass once. Why should I twice? I feel like this is a baseball game. I hit a home run, but this is your third strike. You're out. I believed in you while you hated on the low. I trusted you, and now I'm forced to learn what betrayal feels like. I was told I had a cold heart. Can't you hear me screaming from hell? I'm dancing with the devil while I'm talking to God. Can someone please help me understand how you can give your all just to be betrayed? Nowadays, you gotta watch your girl more than Nowadays, you gotta watch it. Your girl more loyal than your homie, or your girl can also be just as worse as your homie. Vice versa, don't matter. You get stabbed in the back or end up being lusted over. You can't tell who's. I swear I heard my door open. You can't tell who's real. We all have our demons, and we battle them. And so that was you. My bad, guys. We all have our demons, and we battle them in different hells in our own ways. Time showed you my loyalty, while it showed me Time showed you my loyalty while it showed me your true colors. How can you hurt the only person that accepted your flaws? I learned that love is not your friend. When your friend says I love you, it means more than you think. I'm aiming to reach the top. You can't wait to see me fall. You tell me I love you to my face while putting that knife in my back. Never thought to question my friendship. It's always a guarantee. But what? But that are but what are you to me? Learn that I had to walk away. Can't no one hear you scream from hell? God said the worst has yet to come. Keep talking to me. Soon you will be walking with me. So yeah, my bad. I started there a little bit, but it's been a minute since I wrote that poem 7 years ago. So I'm touching them back. I'm reading them. So I'm hoping that y'all enjoyed this live stream, guys. I hope that everyone has had a blessed and humble day. I hope everyone continues to have a blessed and humble day. But like I said, it's time to make a change, and it starts with us. If it don't start with us, we're not going to get nowhere. So in order for us to get united, we're going to have to say rest in peace to all the toxic shit that doesn't help us, benefit us, or help us move forward or reach our goals. Because if we're going to reach them, we're going to have to change a lot of the things that we're doing. Because at the end of the day, we get tired of pulling you on people's. How do you feel when a you is pulled on you? You get tired of that shit. Real shit. So yeah, that's how it be, young Rhea. So we have to be careful, guys. So I hope that people get, the whole point of this live. I hope people, don't get confused because I try to fix it up. I know I was all over the place when I first started, but I was trying to break it down so that y'all could understand. So yeah, everything goes hand in hand, like real shit. People don't like when the U is pulled on them. So how can we break free? Don't talk about those that, are going, you're going to talk right back about you. You can't throw a rock at a glass house and think that it's not going to break the windows. Real shit, the glass at all. Don't think that, listen, you're going to have dirty laundry and think you're going to air out somebody else's dirty laundry and your dirty laundry is not going to get exposed. It doesn't work like that. So what you do unto others is going to come right back, whether they do it or karma comes and hits you. It's crazier that when karma comes and hits you, that bitch don't ask how you want it. So till next time, like I said, this is your shorty Rachel. I hope y'all understood the live. I hope all of y'all have a blessed and humble day. I hope all of y'all continue to have a blessed and humble afternoon. I gotta check these messages. So till next time.